You know where you are?
This is Nollywoodpicturestv.
I am very worried. Uncle's condition is getting from bad to worse. I have this feeling that he's going to die. I'm equally bothered. So what do we do now that the doctor said that they don't know what the problem is?
I guess we don't have to lose him completely. Something tells me that he's going to make it. Although the ailment looks incurable. I'm making my contacts. Just waiting for the solution. We've fasted. We've prayed. I guess all that is left is just to look up to God, have faith in Him, and wait for Him to show us what to do. Give us some sort of divine healing or something.
You said you have a message for me. I'm all ears.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, can we have some privacy, please?
Okay. Yes.
There is a matter that you didn't handle properly. There is something you didn't handle as a kin, and your ancestors are very disappointed.
What matter are you referring to, if I may ask?
Princess Priska, that has just returned from her long vacation abroad.
Yes, yes. What about her?
She was getting married. I saw people everywhere making merry. Then I saw the groom before my very eyes. Then he vanished. Your Majesty, what happened? Where is the groom?
We lost the young man on the eve of their wedding. It's unfortunate.
I saw it clearly. Something similar is about to happen, Your Majesty. And you have to deal with the matter. Otherwise, it will take away your most precious treasure.
My daughter is the most valuable thing I have on this earth. And I love her more than my own life. Are you trying to tell me that something sinister is about to happen to her?
Your mother appeared to you on the night that your daughter was delivered. She asked you to do something, Your Majesty, and to date, you still haven't done it. She is the one killing the suitors. She has killed one, she will kill another.
Yes, I agreed I forgot to do what I was asked to do. But why is my mother killing men that want to marry my daughter? Does she want her to remain single forever or something?
There is a cup of oil that you picked up from your father's grave on the night that you ordered the death of the lady that desecrated the masquerade court of your kingdom. Am I correct?
Is you correct? Yes.
Where's the cup, Your Majesty?
It's right in my room.
Good. Your Majesty, I need you to do something for me. And you need to disregard your status as king because your daughter's life is at stake.
I will do anything to save my daughter from dying.
You will go to the stream first thing tomorrow morning. Make sure you are the first to arrive. Fetch a pot of water and let your daughter bathe with that pot of water. And afterwards, pour the cup of oil on her. That will stop further death. It will avert any further death. That is what your mother asked you to do, and you didn't. But Your Majesty, it is never late to obey the dead.
Well, you consider it done. I must assure you that before the cock crows, I must have returned with a pot of water. It's an assurance.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you very much.
Who was that guy that welcomed me on behalf of my father?
Oh, his name is Mwolisa, and he's not a guard. He's actually the second in command to the king.
I don't understand. Where is he from?
He migrated originally from Iboko Kingdom, and after he proved himself to be a bigger seer than all the seers we have in this land, your father pronounced him a complete citizen and placed him in charge of the palace.
No wonder. No wonder I couldn't look him in the eyes. You know, he intimidated me with his art today. And to think I almost misbehaved before the guards. Did you notice anything?
You were not the only one so captivated, Your Highness. He has so charmed all the women in this land that they are always talking about him.
So are you telling me he is into women?
Oh no, never. All the women want him, but he doesn't want any of them. He is so concerned with the progress of this land that some of the times we have to remind him that he has not eaten. He's always thinking the way forward.
I see. Olisa. You know it means the son of God. But why would they give him that kind of name?
I don't know, Your Highness, but that name is always guiding his life. And he's always behaving like the son of God too.
I see. You may go now.
Come in.
I bow in witness, Your Highness.
I forbid you! I forbid you ever addressing me as royalty. I am a simple citizen as you are.
I'm sorry, but it was the king's order that we address you as a prince.
What do you want?
You have visitors from Aki. They came with a sick man.
Sick man? Why would he bring me a sick man? I am not from Aki.
They are convinced that the man will be healed if you say.
Make them comfortable. I will be with them shortly.
Yes, Your Highness.
The ritual we performed this morning was actually revealed to me by my mother the night you were born. But somehow I forgot to do what I was asked to do. That caused the death of that young man. Now that you have showered with the holy water from the stream and anointed with the oil of my father, you are now ready for marriage.
My being ready for marriage will depend on the man.
And what are you talking about, Princess? Silas Okafor, the son of Silas Okafor, Transvanity Limited, is the man you've always wanted to marry. And because of him, he came back from London. Anyway, if you must know, I've taken care of what killed the former suitor. You are now certified for marriage.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, father, but I will not marry Silas.
Princess, what has come over you?
Nothing.
You change your mind all of a sudden after having told me on the phone how excited you were with the arrangement.
The seer you employed is the man I want to marry.
How dare you? How dare you say such a thing? We've monitored this young man for months. I would never seen him with a single woman. Even the elders agree that he's the eunuch, which perhaps explains why he has all the powers. So why must you marry a eunuch?
He has not been with another woman because he knows that the princess of Ibajiland will not share her man with another woman. That is why he has kept himself. So that explains why he is not an eunuch.
For a man who has not identified with you, has not shown interest, nobody has ever seen him discuss your case anywhere, how do we now trust a princess as somebody who has not shown interest? It's not possible. Let me warn you, love at first sight can be very disastrous. You better think twice.
What happened? Hey, where am I? Mama, who are you? You were brought here by some people. I still haven't even met them yet. Don't worry, have a seat. I'll send for them. Thank you. God. Just bring in the people that brought this gentleman here.
Yes, Your Highness.
Ferdinand!
What's going on? Oh, wait. Are you the one to now call Umelisa? No, hold on. But when did you become a seer? Oh, no. No. Don't tell me that you're the one that just healed my uncle. What's going on? I can't believe this. Ferdinand! What's been happening to you? Where have you been? Uncle? Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ferdinand.
Thank you.
I like you, Nwaneka. And I think I can trust you. I can confide in you. I must marry the Ucheama.
Are you serious? What about Silas? He came to see His Majesty, the King, last month, and he gave all the maidens and the guards 20,000 naira each.
If he wants, he can as well give all of you 1 million naira each. Doesn't bother me. I have been charmed by the Ucheama, and he is the one I must marry.
I don't know, Your Highness, but this is going to be tough. The throne has already committed itself to Okafor and family, and I doubt how we can handle this.
Nwaneka, it is all right. Case closed. I am the princess of this land, and I can always get whatever I want at any time. Umelisa is the man, and I am the wife.
Uncle, I'm sorry, but I can't come back to Akiyi with you. I'm staying back.
Why? What are you doing here?
Uncle, you will not understand. To see that man that just healed you, he's my fiancé. Uncle, I've looked for him for so long, and God, none have found him. I just can't let him go. I have to stay back.
I'm sorry, my dear Helen. Don't you think you're making a mistake? Didn't you hear that the guard said that he doesn't touch women?
Amaka, you don't understand. He doesn't touch women because he's been waiting for me. That is my man. Look, you don't expect him to go chasing after other women. Look, I'm sure you heard when he said I should wait for him. And that's exactly what I intend to do.
How can I stay without you?
Oh, Amaka. You can always come to see me. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me to find the love of my life.
No problem.
Oh, girl. Look, I'm sorry, but thank you for being sick.
Thank God.
And you know, God made it just look like the sickness was so incurable. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been here. You know, He just has a way of doing everything right. I'm just very happy. I hope you're all happy for me.
Yes.
Happy.
I just have to run along. I have 30 minutes to be at the meeting venue. You see, Princess, you are my daughter and I love you so much. I've never denied you of anything. Neither do I intend doing that for foreseeable future. But you have to see reason. You cannot marry Umelisa. The young man is a confirmed eunuch.
Father, I am sorry to disappoint you on this issue, but I don't want us to waste further time on this matter. I am committed to my words, what I said earlier on, and there's no going back. Father, ever since I met this guy, I have not been myself. I appreciate the fact that I've never begged you for anything without getting it.
Yes, Princess, but this is a different matter altogether.
Father, there is no difference. I am not a slave girl that has no say. I am the princess of this land. Father, I have a right to change my mind at any time as the princess. Father, I love Silas, but Father, I don't want to marry him. I am not myself. I am in love with a man of God, Mwolisa. Please, 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 Father, make this happen for me. Make this man marry me with your powers.
I cannot use my good offices to effect that. I cannot. You want to know what it means for you to marry a eunuch?
Father,
what will society say about it?
I know you can do it for me, please.
My brother, just come and wave at them. Ordinary waving. See, a lot of women are outside there, paying me good money just for me to link them up with you. They want to sleep with you. I am making good money from them. Please, just come and ordinary waving, no. Nothing more than that. Eh? See, I want them to have this impression that I can always bring you anytime, anywhere I want to. I want them to give me this.
I want you to listen to me. I didn't come here to discuss that nonsense. I am the son of my father. I'm not into women.
Oh, of course I know. Yeah, I'm not into women too. You know me now.
My fiancée is around, and I want you to take her to my room in town. I will join her later tonight.
Did you say fiancé? How come you never told me you have a fiancé?
I already told her you will pick her up. Her name is Helen. Get her from the Royal Lounge and take her to my room. If she needs anything, provide.
Consider it done. Anything for you. But please, my brother, don't forget that.
Mark, be careful of the words that you use with Helen. She's a very intelligent lady. She will read meaning into every word that you utter.
Okay. All right.
So, just do what I have said. Make sure you tell all of them what I said. Hello? Hello? Come. You can go now.
It's honest.
I bow in greetings, Princess.
There is no need for that. You are not a guard. From what I gathered, you are the second in command in the chain of authority in this palace. So leave the protocol for the guards.
Well noted, Princess. May I be of help?
Are you busy?
No. Is there something you want me to carry out?
Yes. I want to engage in a private talk with you.
Now or later?
Now, if you don't mind.
Sometimes the things we seek within lie somewhere between mountains far away, and we keep searching all around, thinking we can't see when we can see tomorrow. And love keeps playing with our hearts.
Here we are. Who is this woman you are smuggling into my house?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah, her name is Helen. She is Molisa's fiancée, and she came all the way from Aki
and Molisa had asked me to open his room for her.
You said Molisa's fiancé?
Yes.
You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
How is Aki?
Aki is fine. I'm really flattered at your hospitality, sir.
Oh no, your fiancé is a good man. Mark, take her in.
All right, that's my landlord. Very nice.
Love will find you. Love will find me.
Priska, what I don't understand is why you would say I'm an Enoch.
Are you not aware that everybody in this palace knows that you don't mingle with women?
I came to this palace to do a spiritual work. Now my capacity as that will be questionable if I decide to mingle with women.
Well, I told them that you are aware that the princess of Ibajiland would not share her men with other women. Do you agree with me?
I agree that any man who is lucky enough to marry you, not only here in Ibajiland, but all over the world, should be very content. Should not desire another woman. What I don't understand is how does this concern me?
A lot of men want to marry me. But you are the one that I want to marry.
Are you saying that just to see me smile?
I'll be pleased to see you smile for me. You know, ever since I saw you, I have resolved that you will be my husband.
Princess, I am honored that you see me good enough to be your husband. But that will never be possible. And now that I have freed your husband, you can marry him in peace.
Wait. I don't love that man anymore. You are the one that I love. And I am consumed with your charm. I am nothing without you.
Princess, let me just get this straight. I have a fiancé that I love and I want to get married to. I'm a man of my word and I will never disappoint her. Excuse me.
You remember this song we used to sing back in those days in Iboko? That God works in miraculous ways. I never really used to understand the meaning of that song until now. You know, I just believe that God used my uncle's ailment as a decoy to bring me back to you. And I'm so excited.
Yeah, same with me. I was so very excited seeing you. Didn't you notice how dumbfounded I was when I saw you, because you're the last person I ever expected to see.
Okay, so what you're trying to tell me is that if I hadn't come to this town to look for you, you would not have come looking for me, right?
It's not like that. I would have. It's just that you don't know how happy I am. I missed you with every passing day. I kept myself just because of you. So much so that they call me an Enoch.
Really?
I'm so happy that we are back together again.
Show
me. Hey, tomorrow a friend of mine is gonna come pick you up, take you to town, and buy you everything that you need. Okay.
You sure I really need that? Come here. Come on.
Ucheama, I personally summoned you because you were the one that introduced Molisa to this palace.
You are right, Your Highness.
That is a problem I wanted to help us solve.
Problem? Did he do anything?
Well, not exactly, but you're aware that the princess is back to the palace, preparatory to her marriage to, Silas Okafor of Amogugu village.
I'm aware, Your Highness. We are getting prepared. We're excited.
But there's a snag.
Snag?
Princess told me in confidence that she's no longer going to marry Silas Okafor.
Why?
According to her, that Molisa, whom she just met briefly, charmed her. As a result, he's all over her. So what do you have to say about that?
This is complicated, Your Highness. Molisa's fiancé came all the way from Aki.
Did you say fiancé?
Yes.
But I thought they said he's an eunuch.
I don't know about that, Your Majesty. As I sit with you right now here, his fiancé is in his room in my house. And he personally told me that this beautiful woman, I must say, is his fiancé.
And you are sure of what you just said?
Yes, she's in his room and in my house right now.
Why are you looking for trouble? I've told you that I'm new in this town. I don't know any man. Which man could you possibly be talking about?
That man you are parading yourself about as your fiancé is already engaged to our princess. And so, I came to advise you as a fellow woman. Take your filthy fingers off the man and disappear from this town before the warriors of this land will cut you and use you as a fishing bait.
Hold on, sorry. I don't know if you know my fiancé, but his name is Ferdinand. But you guys call him Molisa here. Could it be the same man you say is engaged to your princess?
Their marriage has already been approved by the throne. And there is nothing a riff-raff like you can do about it. So, leave this town as a normal, beautiful woman. Or disappear into the belly of carnivorous fishes.
Why has my daughter suddenly become stubborn?
Father, I am not stubborn. I am just following my heart. I cannot marry Silas when my heart yearns for another.
But I have been reliably informed that the man you seek has a fiancé.
Father, that is where you come in as the king. He told me he's engaged. But Father, I know we can stop him. We can make him dump her.
Now, wait a minute. Listen, I'm not saying this because you're my daughter, right? I'm saying it because it is true. You are a very beautiful woman. A paragon of beauty, if you ask me. And for any man to see you and still have time for another woman shows how deeply or madly in love he must be with that other woman. I want you to look at it from that angle.
Father, thanks for the compliment. But I am sorry to say this. If you don't step in as the king of this land and give me the man I want, Father, I might as well use my powers as the princess and get him.
Well, it's better not to use the power you have than to abuse same. I would rather advise or advocate that you ponder over this while you sleep. You can leave.
Princess, This is rather a very rude entry. Why would you just budge in here without a knock?
I'm sorry about that. It will never happen again. Let's just say I was carried away by your charm. That's why I misbehaved and I didn't even think. I'm sorry again.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
How can I help?
How come you didn't sleep at the palace last night? Where did you go to?
Do you monitor everything I do?
I understand you need some money. That's why I brought you this. There is no need to beg for money.
Is it that I don't have privacy in this palace anymore? Or you have bugged my phone?
I didn't bug your phone.
Then how did you get to know I need money if you haven't been listening to my phone conversation?
There is no need to shout. I was by your door and overheard you telling someone to send you money. And there was no need for that. That is why I quickly moved to get you this. Olisa, I don't want you going around begging for money when I have excess of it. It's only one thing. Marry me today, and I'll have everything my father has transferred in your name. I love you.
Why are you making it look like you were begging me for my love and I'm just bluffing? That is not the case. I love you, yes, but it's more of that of a sister.
I am not your sister, and you know it. Olisa. Olisa, have me. Take me. Do whatever that pleases you. I love you so much. I do.
Well, listen, I asked to meet me this time of the night for us to have a tete-a-tete like father and son.
What is it, Your Majesty? I am listening.
I promise to swear with my staff of office if you make me this promise.
What promise, Your Majesty? Why would you want to swear?
You are not going to be the first. Many men from many races have done it and it worked. What is it? I want you to ditch the woman you have as your fiancée to marry my daughter. I'll give you half of my kingdom, and this will be backed by a royal oath.
Your Majesty, I have known this lady for many, many years. And I've become so attached to her. I promised to marry her, and I don't see why I should go against my word.
I really see you like a son. And my daughter loves you so dearly. So I would want you to marry my daughter and have half of my kingdom. It's a promise.
Your Majesty, please give me some time to think.
Thank you, Olisa. 1 week I'll give you. And I think it's enough time for you to reflect on this. Good night.
Good night, Your Majesty. What is the meaning of this?
Right on time. You refused my money, So I've decided to give you myself. Why are you going to refuse me to?
Just coming from the throne. I spoke to your father at length about this and he has given me 7 days to think.
I know that. You would remain in this palace until you decide to be my husband.
Are you going to hold me here against my will? My fiancée is around and I need to keep her company.
I am the one in their need of your company. I know you are not an eunuch, are you? I will have a wonderful time with you tonight. Don't disappoint me.
That man you are parading yourself about as your fiancé is already engaged to our princess.
Could this be true? What does the princess have that I don't have? But why would these people allow their princess to be engaged to a total stranger? Yet they are bragging about it. There is no way I am allowing my man to go just like that. No way. No way. I wouldn't let it happen. I wouldn't let it happen.
I can't believe this. So you are actually an eunuch, as they say. God, I have resisted different men of all categories, and all of them wants to do something with me, but I resisted them because I am a princess. I don't want to do what other girls do. Why on earth will you resist me?
Let me go and see my fiancée. She is missing me. I cannot have anything to do with you because I have the mark of my father on me.
You are not going anywhere, Ulisa. I resisted men. And you resist me?
I am not resisting you. I'm just doing what's right. Okay? I'm trying to plead with your conscience. Put yourself in my fiance's shoes that I've not seen for the past 4 days. She might just think I have abandoned her.
Is that not wonderful? Huh? It is about time she starts getting used to being abandoned. Because in due time, you will abandon her.
I'm only staying here against my will because I don't want to offend your father.
There is no need talking about my father here. Come on. Let's talk about us.
I'm sorry, princess. There is no us.
It's been 4 days now, and he has not returned home. I just don't want to lose my man to that princess.
See, I can tell you here and now that your man is your man. He loves you dearly.
I'm sorry, but I doubt that. I went to that palace personally and I was practically dismissed. I mean, he is the head of that palace. So an ordinary guard cannot dismiss me without him authorizing it.
That day you came, I was the one he commissioned to bring you here, and I know what he told me. Don't blame him for what happened at the palace. I'm sure he didn't know about it. See, you actually dismissed from the palace because you went through the back door. If you had gone through the main entrance, this wouldn't have happened.
I heard the princess actually has someone that wants to marry her, that she's been very excited about. Now, what baffles me is why does she suddenly want my own man?
Doesn't mean you can't come down, listen to me. I am by your side. Molisa told me categorically clear that you are the person he wants. I mean, forget the fact that I always joke. I mean, I play all the time. I am a man of so many sides. If the princess goes ahead to bewitch him into marrying her, I will explore the other side of me. I know definitely he cannot venture into what he's going to regret.
Ucheama,
Your Highness.
I want you to take the princess to a quiet corner and talk to her. If what she's thinking is not what the young man is thinking, and I'm not prepared to trust a princess on somebody who has not declared interest.
I already discussed with the princess, and it seems she's very sure that Molisa must marry her.
That's not possible. Going by the discussion I had with the young man. In fact, I had to invite him before this throne at the middle of the night and offered half of my kingdom if only he would wipe away my tears to marry my princess. And he had the effrontery to tell me that I should let him ponder over it.
I'm surprised to hear this.
I mean, that tells you how emotionally attached he is to her. In fact, he values her much more than the kingdom. And to him, the princess means nothing.
Father, I disagree with you. I know the bond I have with this man. He loves me dearly. And he must marry me.
Let's not make much ado about nothing. What does it take me to invite the young man before us here? And ask him for the last time if he's prepared to marry the princess. And whatever he says become the final verdict. And that, of course, will save me nights of sleepless nights I'll have to contend with all this while.
That will be the best. That's the only option, yes.
I gave you enough time to decide on my daughter. I want to find out what you've decided. My promise is still sure. If you marry the princess, you will earn half of my kingdom. And that automatically makes you the bona fide prince of this kingdom. So now tell me, are you ready and willing to marry the princess?
I don't think I need anyone to tell me that the princess loves me dearly. I'm totally aware that she finds me the only one worthy to be her husband.
That is the excellent voice of my love. You know, you are everything I've ever wanted in a man. Everything. Apart from what my father promised you, I have a cash sum of 70 million naira. I inherited from my mother. I will give you everything.
Your Majesty, my father's spirit lives in me, and I abide under his shadow. Permit me, please, to consult my father within 2 minutes. Once I get back, and the princess still wants to marry me, I will abandon my fiancée and marry her.
In fact, 2 minutes would not be enough for you to consult with your father. You are free to move into any of the rooms and have as much time as you wish and consult with your father. We are not in a hurry. We'll be waiting for you patiently.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
told you, he loves me. Father, who is this strange-looking girl?
If the princess will accept to marry me now, I will assume my responsibility as her husband and claim all that you have promised.
Never! You cannot be the man. You can never be my husband! Don't even take that step! Don't! Father, where did you get this man from? Where is he from? Oh, Dad! Will you get? Hi, baby.
Your Majesty, the princess belongs to the man that just walked in. I belong to another woman. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh, Father, look who we have here.
Your Majesty. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Father, we'll be upstairs in case you need me. Come on, let's go upstairs to my room. So,
Wonders to say shall never end.
what is wrong with you? Why are you getting yourself all worked up for nothing?
No, let me tell you something. That smile you saw on my face there was not original. It was plastic. I was actually forcing myself to smile. Could you please tell me the meaning of that charade that took place in the living room? That fair guy, who is he?
Honey, the most important thing now is you mean so much to me. And I am yours, and nothing on earth will change that.
I know he means so much, whatever, and that I'm all yours, and whatever. I've been hearing this and all that, but could you please tell me who is he? Because when I was coming in, he was like telling the king that you belonged to me and that he belonged to someone else or something like that. Who is he? So I'm confused.
Tell us, why would you be more interested in what a mere God said? A mere God.
That reminds me. He was not even actually dressed like a guard. And come to think of it, the way he was talking to the king with so much temerity. I wonder what gave him the effrontery to be talking to the king like that. Who is he? Where is he getting his powers from?
Okay, all right. You win. He is not a god. He's a seer my father employed from Iboko Kingdom. He's not even from this land. And he's extremely exceptional, no doubt. Okay? And he has said so much about us. He's just a seer. He has prophesied, good things about my family, about you, about me. And that's all, nothing more.
That's all, nothing more. Jeez. Oh, God. Oh, my princess.
Silence. Stop this.
Princess, you
please.
break.
It is okay, just stop it. You're getting yourself worked up for nothing.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, because he's just a seer. It's not as if there's anything more to it.
What is seer? What is seer?
I can see everybody's in very high spirit. Meaning that we're all happy here.
Yes.
On behalf of the elders and council of this great kingdom, the greatest kingdom on earth, the Badi Kingdom.
Yes.
I welcome all of you formally to this auspicious occasion. I'm happy it is happening on a day like this and happening in my lifetime. I trusted Mwolisa with little responsibility and he proved himself. And because he has proved himself, I'm going to saddle him with bigger responsibility. What am I saying? Elders in council of this palace decided unanimously that you will be saddled with the responsibility of becoming the heir apparent to my throne. I want to announce formally that from now on, I am regarding you as my son, and you are going to reign after me by the grace of God. So you now see why we are in very high spirits and we need this momentous occasion. It is well with you.
Thank you.
It's well with you. It's well with you. So, distinguished invitees, shall we all rise and give them 3 hearty cheers? Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! Can I see small smiles? Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hip, hip! Hooray!
Sometimes the things we seek within lie somewhere between mountains far away, and we keep searching all around.
Get out! You think you can mess around?
You are getting this.
Is that?
You are getting everything wrong.
Getting what wrong?
We can sit down and settle.
What are we settling? Now move it! Come on, get out! Out!
You are getting everything wrong. We can sit down.
You think you can mess around with me? Is that it?
No.
You think you can mess around?
No.
And my mother too? I have boys out there, held by the police.
Drop your gun.
Move!
I get man. Move.
Drop your gun. Drop your gun.
Yes, drop your gun.
Young man, drop your gun. Drop your gun for your own good. Yes, drop it for your own good.
Drop it.
Drop your gun. Step out.
Come on, move! Move!
Move it fast!
Move! Go!
Move it!
Move!